Ever since ancient times, Arabia has held a strategic significance among the world's continents, given its central location, along with it being a crossroads for global trade routes, a source of human migration since ancient times, and the Qibla for Muslims. Saudi Arabia, which accounts for more than 2/3 of the Arabian Peninsula, enjoys extensive cultural and historic depth. This was stated by the custodian of the two holy mosques, the Saudi king, while standing before one of the many monuments.
زوروا هذا المتحف، زوروا المتحف، زوروا معالم هذه البلاد القديم والحديثة، ويجب أن نحمد الله على ما نحن فيه، ويجب أن يعرفون شبابنا كيف تكونت هذه الوحدة المبنية على عقيدة إسلامية، وحدة عربية إسلامية.
This has been a focus of the Saudi Commission for Tourism and National Heritage since its inception, as it was always a top priority for the SCTH President, His Royal Highness Prince Sultan bin Salman bin Abdulaziz, since his early youth.
أقل من حفل واحد، هذا هو الشيء الذي يريده الإنسان، أن يتحول التراث الوطني إلى استثمار يسعد المواطن فيه ويربح المواطن فيه ويستمتع المواطن فيه.
This concept has been developed into an ambitious program called the Custodian of the Two Holy Mosques Cultural Heritage Program. With generous support by the custodian of the two holy mosques and the contributions of numerous stakeholders, funding has exceeded 5 billion Saudi riyals. Accordingly, the program aims at cognitive development and the rehabilitation and preservation of the components of natural cultural heritage, integrating them into the daily lives and activities of every citizen through comprehensive economic development.
أنا كنت دائما مؤمن أن في قلب كل مواطن وحتى الطفل الذي يولد من أبناء هذه البلاد، بنت أو ولد، أنه في قلبه جانب محجوز لتراث وطنه، وحتى لو لم يرى من هذا التراث أي شيء.
This is realized by a number of paths, covering the preservation, protection, documentation, and rehabilitation of historic Islamic sites, including sites directly related to the Prophet Muhammad. Also, restoration and reutilization of King Abdulaziz's palaces, as well as historic state buildings such as Qazam Palace in Jeddah and Badia Palace in Riyadh, in addition to the development of museums and the rehabilitation of archaeological sites. In addition, the program also takes interest in preserving built heritage sites, developing historic villages, registering Saudi sites in the World Heritage List, and conducting several surveys and explorations across Saudi Arabia. The programme also strives towards the promotion of traditional handicrafts and raising awareness on national heritage. It also seeks the construction of museums and developing the economic dimension related to antiquities and built heritage to ensure sustainability. National heritage sites contribute to creating job and investment opportunities for Saudis locally by providing required services at each site. The SCTH seeks to establish national companies in the fields of handicrafts, as well as a specialised company for the restoration and revival of heritage and site operation. This programme also offers support for Saudi youth, partaking in the whole process through their private museums.
إن أصحاب القيم والماضي المجيد والبطولات، لذلك نحافظ على قيمنا وتراثنا.
المتاحف الخاصة لها دور كبير وأثر واسع كبير جدا في تشكيل هوية السياحة داخل أي مدينة.
Or an archaeological researcher working side by side with global archaeological teams. Or even a tourist conveying their experience in silence. Or evoking the stories of their ancestors.
عندما وقفت على أثار وطني الموجودة في المتحف الوطني ومركز الملك عبد العزيز التاريخي، وجدت شواهداً لحضارة ضاربة الجذور ممتدة الآلاف السنين، وملتقى لحضارات العالم، فبوحدتها نكون فاعلين كما يحدث الآن.
برنامج خادم الحرمين الشريفين للعناية بالتراث الحضاري للمملكة يمثل نقلة نوعية للعناية بتراث المملكة من جميع الجوانب، حيث يوفر البرنامج العديد من مشاريع المتاحف ومشاريع تأهيل المواقع الأثرية، ويتم تنفيذها في فترة زمنية قياسية، مما يجعلنا خلال 4 إلى 5 سنوات نحصل على عدد كبير جدا من المواقع التي يمكن استثمارها في تنمية التراث والاستفادة منه اقتصاديا وتوفير فرص العمل.
The custodian of the two Holy Mosques Cultural Heritage Programme was considered a basic component of the national transformation initiatives of the Saudi Vision 2030. Given the projects looking to register 10 sites into the World Heritage List, and the rehabilitation of 40 heritage towns, of which 18 are currently in the first stage through to 2020. In addition, there will be 80 open-air archaeological sites out of a total of 120, as well as the construction and rehabilitation of 18 public museums out of a total of 38 as per the vision. The programme, along with the depth it represents, is a result of Saudi's vision to promote the tourism and heritage dimension and to utilise the geographical and religious position of Saudi Arabia, given the fact it is the Qibla for all Muslims and the birthplace of Islam and Arabism, in addition to its political and economic significance. Moreover, the establishment of museums, the rehabilitation of tourist, historic and cultural sites, and the organisation of visits through the Umrah Plus programme will increase the number of people performing Umrah to 30 million by 2030. The custodian of the two Holy Mosques Cultural Heritage Programme is a vital source in supporting cultural and economic development of our country, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.